Hey everyone, let's dive into some powerful lessons from the world wars that still matter today. Now, when we think about the First and Second World Wars, it's easy to focus just on battles, tanks, and famous leaders. But honestly, the biggest lessons come from the people who lived through the chaos, their struggles, their resilience, and the scars they carried home. Take World War I for example. Nearly 3 million German soldiers returned home wounded, not just in body, but in mind. There's a newly translated novel, A Shadow of Myself, written back in 1926, that digs deep into what that felt like. Imagine coming home and feeling like a stranger in your own skin, haunted by memories no one back home can understand. Today, we'd call that PTSD, but back then they barely had words for it. Instead, they faced stigma and isolation. The lesson here? Wars don't end when the guns go silent. The psychological toll can last for generations. Fast forward to World War II, and you'll find stories of people stepping up in ways you might not expect. In Daytona Beach, for example, there's an old recreation center that was once a hub for the Women's Army Auxiliary Corps, WAACs. These women didn't fight on the front lines, but they ran operations, managed logistics, and kept things moving. Their building might be falling apart now, but their impact shouldn't be forgotten. It's a reminder that history isn't just about generals and battleships. Sometimes, it's about the quiet determination of people working behind the scenes. And here's something wild. The psychological wounds of war aren't just history. Since 2014, about a quarter of Ukrainian veterans have suffered from PTSD, a number eerily similar to what German soldiers faced after WWI. It goes to show, the trauma of war is universal and timeless. So what can I take from all this? First, listen to the stories of those who've lived through conflict. Don't let history's quieter voices fade away. Second, remember that the effects of war don't stop at treaties or parades. They echo through families and communities for decades. And finally, honor the unsung heroes, whether they wore a uniform or kept the home front running. History buffs know. The past is never really past. If we learn from these stories, maybe we can shape a better future. Thanks for hanging out with me. See you next time.